I'm just for here from the guy coming back to a new Hey Arnold episode review, and if you need the last one, go and check it out. And this is another good episode, and it starts with Helga getting her appointment, dentist appointment out of the way, and getting some laughing gas, and 20 minutes later, the dentist goes out of the room and starts to call Arnold to tell him how she feels. And yeah, she leaves it as a message. And then she realizes of what she did. Yeah, then she realizes of what she did and tries to go and now have to delete the message. And yeah, we see Oscar and Arnold's grandpa playing chess and yeah, just ending up accidentally ruining their game. And now Helga's gonna have to go and try to delete the message before Arnold can, get to it. And of course, Arnold's apartment is big, so of course Helga could believe that it could be anywhere. You know what this episode reminds me of? It reminds me of one of the first episodes. I think it was the first or the second episode of season 1 of The Loud House. Get the message, where Lincoln left a message where pretty much where he was swearing, swore of how awful of a sister Lori is, and he had to go and get that message, delete the message before Lori got to it. This is pretty much reminds me of it, but of course she doesn't swear or anything, or kind of like how Luna pretty much playing her guitar as a censor, right, in that episode. But again, this is pretty much like that episode, because Helga's having to go and get that message before Arnold gets it. And yeah, she sees this Girl Scout, Scottish Girl Scout, and pretty much just takes her out back and just takes her uniform and trying to pretend to be a Girl Scout, which then sneaks in, and everybody is kind of getting suspicious of if they know Helga, which she's trying not to get caught as much, and she sees the message, and then Arnold and Gerald get by, and she's trying to hide, and gotta get another way to get to the message, and she's about sees the phone, and right before she can get to it, Sid, Stinky, Curly, and Harold, and the other kids come with this airplane, and yeah, our Helga's having to ask Phoebe a favor, but wrong person. I love that. Wrong person. Wrong number. And then she asks Phoebe to go to the ice cream truck and get them to go out and get some. But right before she can get to it again, Arnold's grandma comes. And she actually notices that there's a message, and she writes it down. And she's about to say of who it's from, or she reads it, but she cannot. She doesn't pronounce it as Helga. Yeah, even though she says Helga in the message, she says it's somebody else. She didn't even say Helga. So yeah, she was close. And talking about some flowers or a drink. Wanting to buy a drink on the phone. So, thankfully it didn't blow her cover. And then she gets the tape, and then makes it back up, having to go through a spider web, and go through to the window, and she accidentally swings into Arnold's room, ending up with all the other kids during a meeting. And yeah, right before she thinks she's in the clear, that Scottish girl tells all the other scouts that that's the one that took my uniform, and yeah, they go starting to chase her. Pretty much she does get consequences at the end as well. But again, a really good episode.